So let's go back to a little bit what I did last week. We're gonna hit a simple trip, then we'll bring it to the ground. How easy, Vinny? Okay. So guys, when we think about grappling overall, we think that like having our arms exposed is bad, right? Having our whole torso, midsection exposed is bad. So me having, don't pummel me, double unders is good. Now I start controlling his body. I have double under, which means I've exposed him, and I can start working my trips and things like that. Sorry, you didn't expect that, okay? So we're gonna work on that simple trip right now we call Kosoto Gake. And how's this gonna work? Well, basically outside trip. I'm going to pummel down like we did before. And now as I do, I want you guys to watch my body. I'm gonna take a small back step, my left leg, the same leg I'm pummeling, and I get my forehead to align to his chin. When I do that, I think about driving forward and reaching my hands far, and then I walk it in. 1, 2. When I walk it in, I want to feel like my right foot is between his legs, and I'm aiming for his rear heel. Does that make sense? I'm gonna shift Vinny's weight this way. Now his body is offline, mine is strong. I hook his leg, pull to my ass, and spin just a little bit. Let's do that again. Okay, we're here. So you guys can see. I pummel down, get my hands together, forehead aligns to his chin. Now I want you to think about walking. 1 step, 2 step. And as I walk, my 1 step, 2 step, my hands start coming in, almost like I'm doing a backward row, but like cheating. Cool? Okay, one last piece. Now, pummel down, drive in, 1 step, 2 step. I make sure Vinny's spine is offline, and I'm aiming for his far shoulder, hook the leg, little spin, and Vinny will drop down. Let's start off that. It's a little review for some of you guys, but again, if you look at fight stats from judo, UFC, to BJJ, that's probably arguably the #1 takedown in the world. Very simple, very effective, because you get underneath someone, get their ribs, done. Cool? Let's go. I go few, you go few. Anytime I take someone down, I prefer and do the best I can to remain standing. Why? I have more vision, I have more footwork, I have more awareness, I don't get caught in a counter. So almost every single takedown we do or throw, you'll feel like there's an apex where it's done. The problem is a lot of times we commit and stay connected to our opponent past that throw. Those are the times we get in trouble, where you get countered, when you get rolled, when it turns into something else. So because we're going to guard passing next, my suggestion for you is when I'm doing this takedown, right when I start twisting to my left, I start twisting, it's done. And I'm here. Now I'm already feeling like I could pass the guard. I remember way back in the day, we're going like 20 years ago, I did this technique and once against one of the first UFC fighters in Connecticut, Dan Kramer. We were training ATT together, and I was so happy I pulled it off. Remember, yes, I got this fucker, I'm getting him down. And next thing you know, I'm getting countered over, swept over, because I stayed connected to him too long. So, especially when I'm watching you guys roll and grapple, one of the mistakes I see you guys make on your takedowns is you're trying to like stay way too long on them. So try to get, during these next rounds, try to get the feeling of when it's over, let them kind of unravel in front of you, okay? So, next, what I want us to do, we do the same exact thing. We're gonna work that takedown, and I'm gonna get him down. So I'm trying to be nice, but why don't you come over here so I don't jam you into there. And just go on your back. Okay, I got him down. Basically, this is our position. Spin a little bit. This is our position. What I want Vinny to do is bring his feet up to my hips, okay? And I want him to start grabbing a leg. Anyone is fine. And we're gonna stop right here, okay? So as I take him down, his job is get his feet to the hips and ready to go, okay? Now he's playing bottom guard. His feet are blocking my forward progress. And he has a connection on my Achilles, and we just stop. We're gonna work on addressing this in a second, but I want the bottom player to get used to getting there. Sounds good? Questions? Let's go.